Hey guys, welcome back to Glam Finds, and I'm here with a fragrance review of a new indie house. I want to say this because I feel like it's really important, is actually really affordable. B, is a little different, and I think a lot of you guys would be interested in. I did get sent these perfumes and actually just asked for my opinion, and I figured if I liked them I would do a review. I didn't actually say anything about it, but I thought if I like them I'll just do a review, and if not I'll just kind of give my opinion. But I did like them, and I'm going to tell you about why I like them in this video. I also want to let you know that the day that you watch this, probably, if I edit this quickly enough, it's going to be my actual birthday, so this is actually what I picked to do for my birthday video. This week I do kind of want to focus on smaller fragrance houses that actually have good fragrances, maybe that aren't getting enough attention, because I don't know, it's Thanksgiving week. I feel like let's focus on the smaller houses. So I thought let me go ahead and bring it to you guys during this week. And on top of that, the special that this house is doing is really good for Black Friday, so I kind of wanted to bring this to you guys before everything gets sold out. And the house that I'm talking about is Good Vibes Perfumery. I do have two fragrances from this house though, so the first one that I'm going to talk about is going to be called 100. Okay, there we go. So there's the bottle right there. Here's the box that it comes in. This is the larger one. This is the 60 ml. They also have a 10 ml, and there's the box right there. And the actual sprayer looks like that, pretty long. Actually kind of looks like bigger than 10 ml, but that is a 10 ml. There you go. So I want to talk about the notes real quick and then tell you the wearing experience, because I don't feel like they're the exact same thing. So the notes in this one are in the top, bergamot, pink pepper, ginger, Bulgarian roses. Then you're going to go to the mid, lavender, peppermint, rosemary, cedarwood, and ylang ylang. And then in the base, sandalwood, patchouli, vanilla, apple, and blueberries. Now in the beginning of this, I get a really creamy vibe, which kind of is like, okay, it's kind of like lotiony, that kind of creamy, and that's the sandalwood. And you're definitely going to pick up on vanilla, and I think a little bit of the Bulgarian rose is going to come out at the beginning. You're going to pick up on a touch of the bergamot and then some of the cedarwood as well. But the wearing experience of this is definitely unique. This, I don't want to say it comes and goes, but it kind of just changes. Like, this is not linear by any means. So for me, I got a lot of sandalwood at the beginning, and on paper initially, I didn't get like a really strong scent, but on skin is when I noticed like I had a very different wearing experience than the scent on paper. So it kind of started off kind of creamy, sandalwoody, and then it got sweeter over time. I picked up some florals later on. At some point, it kind of had a jazz clubby vibe. That didn't stay for too long, but it kind of kept like changing a lot. And at the end, I feel like it got sweeter, never got too sweet. You guys know how I feel about that. But I was told I smelled really good at work by a female, of course. I don't feel like males usually talk about it as much. But usually if I walk by a female at work, which there's not that many, but when I do walk by one and I smell good, they'll usually say something. And she said I actually smelled really good. That's what I'm going to say about the wearing experience. I thought it was really cool because I don't always get that. I don't mind the linear fragrance, but I don't think I've ever had a fragrance that has transformed that much on my skin. So I thought it was kind of different. It's kind of interesting, and it smelled good. And I liked that people you guys already know how I feel about compliments. So performance, I got well over 9.5 hours on this one. I can't tell you too much more than that because I do have to come home and shower at some point and go to bed. And I do usually have like certain fragrances that I like to wear to bed. But more than 9.5 hours, honestly, anything that gets me through a workday, for me, like that's kind of where I stop. But I know that I got more than 9.5 hours. Not a huge projector, but good sillage. I mean, good enough for people to be smelling me at work, which is pretty nice. Who can wear this? So these fragrances by this house are all unisex, which I think is really cool because I think that their whole goal is for anyone to kind of wear it that feels like it goes with their skin chemistry, which to me is like a really big thing. The owner did say that more females tend to buy it just like right off the cuff, and I do get that because again, a female said I smell good at work. I think it'd be really cool to see how this smells on a guy because I feel like this is just one of those ones that goes with your skin chemistry. And again, like to me, when it opens up, I get more sandalwood than anything, which I thought was pretty interesting. It's a very creamy, lotiony vibe. which is cool, and I don't think anyone's gonna dislike that. So again, I think this one just plays off your skin chemistry. Maybe not someone super young, because again, this is not super sweet and it's not synthetic either. I don't get a ton of synthetic vibes off this, and I feel like, you know, those synthetic sweet fragrances tend to appeal to a younger audience, so maybe a little more mature. Where could you wear this? For me, this one is a very versatile fragrance because you can dress it up, but I feel like you could totally dress this one down as well. And in terms of seasons, it never got cloying again. And I feel like because it's a nice, subtle, come hither fragrance, I don't think that there's any season that it wouldn't be appropriate for. I do think personally that this would be a really nice date night fragrance because again, I feel like this one really draws people into you. And from there, I mean, the compliment factor on this is really good because anything that's going to draw people in, because the sillage and the scent bubble that you get on this is really pretty. I don't know, that for me, that's kind of a big deal. I like that a lot. I like anything that draws people in. You guys already know how I am, what I focus on. I like the compliment factor. I like smelling good to me, but I also feel like it's really important to smell good to those around me. Price. These are on a kind of amazing Black Friday deal. I'm going to link all that down below. I think these usually go for $85, which is actually really good for an indie 60 ml bottle. Right now, I don't know how long they're gonna be running this for, but it's $45 for Black Friday. So for me, if you're trying to get into something indie, this would definitely be the time. I'm gonna, again, drop that down below so you guys can pick up a bottle if you wanna check it out. That is the larger bottle. So the smaller 10 ml of this is going to be $20 right now. It's typically $30. So that's a pretty decent little discount you guys are getting for Black Friday. That's why I kind of wanted to drop it earlier in the week. The discount is already started. So definitely take a look at it now. I don't know when it ends. So again, definitely look at it now. Just so you guys know, this is EDP concentration. So that is this fragrance. Next. Okay, so although this next fragrance I was told appeals to more gentlemen, this fragrance is, to me, a very vacation-y fragrance. And right now, I mean, I already dropped this on my IG. We can't really go anywhere, so that's the kind of vibe that some days I wake up and want. And it's going to be called Good Vibes Caribbean Lime. And there is the bottle right there. There's the box that you're going to get. This is, again, the 60 ml. And the 10 ml looks like this. Here's the box. And there's the sprayer. So Caribbean Lime, let me go ahead and read the notes on that one. It's going to open up with black currant, Calabrian lemon, Sicilian bergamot, lavender, iris rose, you know, really fresh ingredients. And then you're going to go into white patchouli, African roses, vetiver, Tunisian jasmine, green tea, royal musk, and then the base notes are going to be royal citrus, key lime, geranium, basil, clary sage, neroli, and eucalyptus flower. Now, what do you actually smell? So when this opens up, it's straight up mojito. The lime is so bold and so good. You're gonna feel like you're on vacation. Like, I'm not making this up. I wear this on purpose. I really like it. I really like it when I wear it when it's like a little bit warmer too, because it just kind of really projects. So the other one is really subtle, good longevity. This one is good longevity, not as good as the other one, but I get probably between 7 and 8 hours. So, and for something this fresh is really good. You can probably get more. Honestly, I spray clothes and it lasts longer, but it's a really loud projector for the first couple of hours. And for me, for a freshie, that's really good, because I feel like I don't typically get a ton of projection out of freshies. And if I do, it's like an hour tops. This one goes well over the 2.5 hour mark. I think it's because lime, to me, lime is a lot bolder than any of the lemon or bergamot notes. I like lime personally. I know that it's easy to mess up, so I think that's kind of why you get a lot of bergamot stuff. I think this is really sexy. What do I really smell in this? Definitely lime. This, like later on, it gets vetiver-y, but not like the vetiver that you're thinking. It's a really clean vetiver, and I think it's really nice. Think that you will pick up on the green tea and a little bit of the musk, not a ton. This just smells like a really clean fragrance. The lime kind of stays the entire time, which makes sense. There is lime in the base, but even when it tones down, you're gonna get a little bit. So it's a really clean, bold, sophisticated fragrance. And I think in terms of where you could wear this, I don't know. I'm a very bold person, so I feel like I wouldn't shy away from wearing this anywhere. Maybe not like a super formal event, but to me this is like white linen, kind of like vacation vibes. Even if you just feel like you want vacation vibes, this is what I would reach for, and that's kind of what I've been doing lately. I really enjoy the scent of this one. I like them both. Obviously the other one is supposed to be more sophisticated, but I think because I love lime so much, this is kind of that lime fragrance that I've been looking for. I really like it. I wore this to the gym once and I really enjoy how it heated up on my skin. I thought it smelled so good. Really clean at the same time, but I really enjoyed the scent of it. I think for me, indie, I do get worried about. Indie and niche, I get worried about because I know that they're unique, but I also know that unique cannot be good sometimes. It can be a little like too challenging. These don't overly challenge me. I mean, I think 100 is pretty different. Again, it's not linear at all, and I thought that was pretty cool, but it didn't get like weird scent where I'm like trying to figure anything out. I think it stayed nice smelling, pleasant smelling, mass appealing the entire time, and I think for me that's a pretty big deal. So again, really good performance. Again, they're both unisex. I was told that this one tends to lean a little bit masculine. I think a lime fragrance anyone can wear. I don't think most women would shy away from wearing a lime fragrance, but again, that's on you to choose. Not sweet again, so I don't know if the younger crowd is going to enjoy it as much. I know I like it. This is like kind of right up my alley when it comes to picking a vacation fragrance. And in fact, like this to me, like I don't know when we're gonna be able to go on vacation again, but when we do, I'm hoping to be able to take this with me. Seasons, this is gonna be more spring and summer. I think if you're going to wear something to work, you can totally wear this, but I mean, it's a lime-based fragrance. This really going to be more of a spring and summer fragrance for most people. Compliments, yeah, I mean, to be honest, a freshie that projects is going to get you compliments because not all of them do, and I think the problem with freshies is that they don't typically project that well. So the fact that this one does, I think that's kind of getting you ahead of the game. And in terms of bang for your buck, this one is a little less expensive, even though it also is an EDP. The price on this one, the big bottle is $75 typically, but currently $40. And the smaller bottle is going to be $20 and it's typically $25. So they're both on a really good deal right now. Again, I'm going to link all that down below. If you have any questions, remember to drop them in the comment section down below. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye. And thank you for watching my birthday video.